Internet connection is not great. Yeah, I can see that. Helping, no, but that's what we have. That's the hotels internet.
Oh, do you have? You are using your phone to stream it?
No, my phone is over there.
Ah, okay. What about the sound?
What about what?
The sound.
The sound. Yeah.
Is my camera picking well? Like try
somebody's phone to
test. Saya mau appena il telefono.
Leone rude.
Ah, sì, sound.
I apologize in advance. The ladies, one of our
To mało, jak patrzą, właśnie potrzebny 3 minut. Właśnie, właśnie pałkę.
Just to make it smooth. So we go from left, you sit, you take your cup, you take your diploma, you go back to your seat. Yes?
On ma.
And then you sit at the back. Later on,
Oh, good. Thank
the order doesn't matter.
You want
The
for
order
the
matters
ceremony.
only for the diploma. So you visit yours and not someone else's. All right? So during the cup, you will take care of your seat. After that, you can sit wherever. All right? Tu, na laptopie. Tu przy laptopie, słuchajcie. Przyjdę z powrotem tu, żeby wiesz, żeby się skajać, nie? Także o tu. Od ciebie bierze, idzie dookoła.
Dobrze, tylko nie wiem, gdzie kończy. Kilka dam.
Prawdę powiem.
Prawda, jeżeli nie tam panu.
A nie masz panu? Hello. How are you? Okay, thank you.
Mogę na jakiś takie rozmawiać. Nie wiem, o co.
Chyba to ja myślę, że nie robię na to mało Poziom dwa takie same. Dwie takie same faktury, tym samym numerem, tą samą kwotą za dwóch uczestników. Wiesz, dopełniający wiesz, nie wiem, policji do kasta, że wiesz, efekty są bardzo podobne, kilku miejscach i zobaczyć się podobne miejsce oczywiście, że rzeczy są pamiętam jak stali jakieś, wiesz, właśnie to zalecenia na przykład symulacji, to on tam udział wziął wiem udział. No tak wrażenie, tak chwilę Coloring. There's trees. No, it just stuttered.
How's the network?
Yeah, probably. That's something that will probably happen. We won't be able to do anything about it because the network is not under our control. But we checked the live stream. It looks fine. It sounds fine. So it should be okay.
W każdym bądź razie. Chyba, że ona by wzięła wtedy po prostu ja nie wiem, że ona na flashback. Jak się da. Jak się da.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have gathered here for the capping ceremony of nursing students at the end of their professional education at the bachelor level. Today's ceremony refers to the tradition of capping and introduces graduates to the professional group by symbolic handing over a nursing cap and a solemn oath. Let us listen to the academic anthem.
Świat niesiemy swe serca gorące, najpiękniejszą głosimy ideę, aby ludziom Gaudeamus Igitur, Iuben Estum Solus. Gaudeamus Igitur, Iuben Estum Solus. Os circundam iure totem, os forestam selectutem, nos haberi humus. Nos haberi humus. Vivat Academia, vivat professores, vivat Academia, vivat professores, vivat membrum quorum vivat membra felive, semper sit in flore, semper sit in flore.
I would like to ask Professor Przemysław Terejko, Head of the Studies in English Department, to take the floor now.
Thank you very much. You can sit down. On behalf of the university, students, and all gathered here, I would like to cordially welcome His Magnificence, the Rector of Vincent Paul University, Professor Witold Płaczewski. I would also like to welcome the Chancellor and founder of the university, Professor Henryk Stefanek, who, however, cannot be here with us today for health reasons. But let's give him a round of applause. I would also like to welcome Vice President for Studies in English, Professor Dorota Stefanek-Langem, Vice Dean of the Faculty of Health Sciences, Professor Klaudia Jakubowska, the Head of the Medical Simulation Center, Professor Michał Wieczorek, Practical Training Coordinator, Professor Dorota Nalepa, Coordinator of the Nursing Program, Professor Monika Wrubel. I cordially greet all the other guests, lecturers, and the families of our dear students. I would like to ask now His Magnificence, the Rector, Professor Witold Kłaczewski, to officially open the ceremony and make his speech.
Szanowni Państwo, drodzy studenci, staję tutaj przed Wami z prawdziwą satysfakcją, aby Wam pogratulować tego Waszego wielkiego sukcesu. Oto po 3 latach nauki, trudach, wyrzeczeniach, różnych rozterkach, nagle teraz dochodzicie do swoistego finału. Osiągnęliście bardzo dobre wyniki w nauce.
It is a great pleasure for me that as the rector of Vincent Paul University, I can stand before you on such a special day to congratulate you. The degrees you will receive today are the culmination of several years of work. The path to obtain them was probably not easy, often full of hard work, fatigue, and even helplessness and moments of doubt. Accepting the cap and obtaining the status of a graduate today is the most important proof of your ability to overcome your weaknesses.
Myślę, że jesteście bardzo dobrze przygotowani do czekających Was wyzwań. Chciałem Wam życzyć jak najlepszych sukcesów w Waszej pracy zawodowej, ciągłego samokształcenia, rozwoju wszelakiego. Również życzę Wam najlepszych spraw i życzę w życiu osobistym.
Therefore, I would like to congratulate you on achieving positive results in terms of all learning outcomes and good and very good grades during your final examination. We participate with you in the joy of completing the first stage of education. The degree obtained today is the beginning of your professional career and the journey you have chosen when decided to study nursing, which is a beautiful profession with long traditions. Thank you very much, Rector. Now I would like to ask a representative of the second year students to make his speech.
Dzień dobry. Good morning, everyone. In this beautiful summer weather. You guys, it's been hot all over. During the week, it's been hot, but I believe. Thank you. Yeah. Better? Dzień dobry. One second. It's my great pleasure as a junior to be standing before you, my seniors, and present a speech on such a special occasion for you. It's been a tough walk for you, for most of you, but you guys made it, and it's a special day for you. I envy you. I'm jealous right now, and it's the day that I'm still waiting for. And I believe it's the day that you guys have been waiting for since you stepped into Vincent Paul University.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Our Bazodobje, now Churchill Lami, now Churchill Lami. Our Bazodobje, now Churchill Lami have equipped you with all the energy and all the wisdom and knowledge that you need to measure the degrees out there for temperature. You know, my vital signs are all over the place, so forgive me because my vitals are all over the place, but I trust that we have good nurses. They'll take care of me in the event that I fall, maybe get cardiac something. So in my opinion, the years that we spend in the university, these are the most important years of our lives. The first time you stepped into Vincent Paul University, you guys knew at the moment, like I knew when I stepped into Vincent Paul University, that it was like a new chapter of our lives. Like most of you, some of you were not, some of you were called to be nurses, some of you called yourselves to be nurses, but either way, that's a calling. The most important thing is that we had the calling and eventually you guys made it. Wow. That's so beautiful because you not only learn about the academic parts of life, you also learn about life itself. For example, the controller in the bus on your way to school, and you meet the controller on the bus. That reminds you to pay your bills. That reminds you to do things on time. Because like the nurses say, prevention is better than first aid. No, prevention is better than cure, but still the same. Yeah? It's also better to pay it before you get caught. So we learned a lot. You guys have been learning a lot. I still wonder how you made it past. Firstly, you think it's the hard lecturers, strict ones. We talk of the mituras, we talk of fads on tops. We also talk of Shimon, great legends. Until you realize that you are actually the problem, it's not the lecturer. Until you realize just how, I don't know, but like the dean always says, we'll make students out of you. And at this moment, as I'm standing before you, I'm looking at you and I'm so proud that the school has made great students out of you. You guys look amazing. Your faces look intimidatingly pretty. I hope that you take it up because we all came, when we came to Vincent Paul University, we all came from different cultures, different ethnicities, and how we adapted to that until you graduate. I'm telling you, it's amazing. I'm still struggling myself. So I hope by next year, when I'm a senior like you, I would have made it. And like the school says, okay, would like to wish you, as your juniors, a buzz of dog share. Rose Puchaun, success, it's instant success. Thank. We wish you instant success in life, and please take care of yourselves. And as nurses say, if it's not documented, it never happened. Remember, document your graduation. You will need it. Thank you so much, and have a nice day.
Thank you very much, Zai. Now we are moving on to the next very important stage of the ceremony, which is symbolic capping. And I would like to invite the following people to put on a nursing cap. Mrs. Joanna Jones, and Mrs. Dorota Nowak.
I would like to invite the following. I would like to invite the following students to accept the symbol of the profession and collect their degrees. Aya Snejrzet, Ayorlik Juliana, Albat Bakashbey, Galia Bakashbey, Bangira Tinashe. Lindokule Bebe, Bohara Andrzej.
Aby życie człowieka pielęgniarki na frontach i ofiarnie są służby.
Patience Czacha, Kudakłasze Czarowakę.
Najpiękniejszą głosimy ideę, aby ludziom dać pokój i słońce, by cierpiącym przywrócić nadzieję. W służbie naszej szanować pragniemy, dla ojczyzny i dobra pracować, aby drzewa i
Chantel Chiguana, Lien Chinzara. Lien Chinzara. Lister Cideja.
My jesteśmy siostrami pokoju, służyć chcemy idei humanizmu.
Chirikazi Agnes. Chitru Kutai. Ciłesze talent, ruszali wyjście.
My jesteśmy siostrami pokoju.